Good afternoon, folks. Ari here from Direct Auto Outlet in Fair Oaks, California. I've got this gorgeous one-owner 2001 Lexus LS430 flagship sedan. This is the ultra luxury package. This will be a test drive and driving impression video of this vehicle as we get it out onto the road, put it through its paces, and take you along with us for the ride so that you can see and hear everything that we see and hear. Now, we do have an in-depth walk-around video of this vehicle as well, where we demonstrate its many functions and features and try to point out any imperfections that we know of on the vehicle and show them to you. Very informative video. Make sure you check that out as well, and we'll be sure to include links to both videos in the description portion of the ad anywhere you see this vehicle for sale. But without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started. Apologize about my phone. It goes off at all of the most inopportune times. Let me go ahead and turn the ringer off of there. Sorry about that, folks. We've got 190,836 miles. Gorgeous ultra luxury package vehicle. Go ahead and put this down for a moment, get our seatbelts on, safety first. I'll go ahead and silence my phone as well to minimize the interruptions. All right, there we go. All right, folks, this is a real rare find. These are super highly sought after vehicles, especially in this trim level. This is the type of quality that you just will not get out of any automobile this day and age. This is just about as good as it gets. These vehicles were a direct response to Mercedes-Benz and the S-Class. It's got all the same, if not more, luxury features, similar ride quality, and just a whole lot more reliability. 17 years ago, when we first got in business, we'd buy these things and they'd sit around sometimes longer than we'd like, so I stopped buying them for several years, and about 4 or 5 years ago one got traded into us. It was actually a different colored green. It wasn't a dark forest green like this one. It was a lighter green. Leave a comment in the comment section for those of you who know what that green is called. It's kind of more similar to that CRV that just is on the other side of that van that just passed. Of course, that van eclipsed it. Anyways, that one sold right away, and every single one I've bought after that has sold right away. I had no idea that these had become so highly sought after, but it makes sense. Anytime a vehicle goes through history and is shockingly popular because of its longevity or quality or reliability, and that type of reliability or longevity is not reduplicated in the newer models, this always happens. So I can't say I'm surprised, but we don't get too many ultra luxury packages. This one's got the massaging and heated rear seats, front heated and cooled seats, power sunshade. It's got the Mark Levinson sound system, navigation system. It's got this suede, or actually it's probably Alcantara headliner. Beautiful condition inside and out. 190,000 miles. Timing belt was done on it at, I want to say 153 or 158 based on the little sticker that's on the top of the engine. Beautiful vehicle. It's a one-owner vehicle, lifetime California car. Butter smooth. Acceleration comes through hard and fast like a freight train. This thing is just so solid. Virtually no outside noise. Road noise is to an absolute minimum. Going through these twists and turns, the vehicle feels grounded, it feels confident, it feels solid. No rattles, no clunks, no squeaks. I don't feel any clunks from the suspension. The adjustable height suspension works beautifully as well. As a matter of fact, everything in this vehicle that I have tried has worked. I haven't tried the cassette player or the CD player. I've just tried the radio, but we could always give that a try for you as well. My goodness, that is quite some glare. I apologize. It's just that time of day. I'm trying to bring this video to you before it gets dark, but it's just that time of day. I apologize for the glare. No warning lights on whatsoever. Vehicle runs fast, runs smooth. Transmission shifts are just about as smooth as butter. Heating elements in the rear view mirror and the side view mirrors not broken. No darkening of the mirror glass whatsoever. Vehicle comes with 2 keys. I do highly encourage, if you haven't seen the walk around video, to take a look at the walk around video. I do point out any imperfection that I found on the vehicle, stuff that I would want to know if I was buying the car, so make sure you check that out. This section of road we purposely bring vehicles on because it's got really rough road surfaces, lots of potholes and rough roads, and if you ever have any excessive wear and tear on your suspension, such as your upper or lower control arms, sway bar links, tie rod ends, you'll typically feel the movements, the rattles, the squeaks, the clunks, the moans, the groans on this section of road, and I don't feel any of that. The vehicle is driving completely straight. The steering wheel is dead center 12 o'clock when you're going straight as well. As you can see, all the lights in your instrument cluster work properly as well, including the needles, which was a problem with some of the earlier Lexus models. The vehicle just feels magnificent. On our next turn over there, we're going to do a 0 to 60 acceleration run going up a hill. That's the color I was talking about, folks. The CR-V right in front of us, that first Lexus we got traded in after years and years of not having one of these. We'll do a 0 to 60 acceleration. We got our AC on, putting load on the vehicle, and we're going to be going up a hill, which is putting maximum load. I'm not going to give it 100% throttle, just because I don't want to attract excessive attention to myself over here. But we're going to go ahead and accelerate. Yeah, it's traffic in front of us. I apologize. I'm not going to give it full throttle here. I just don't have enough room. As you can see, when you're cruising, the idle's just real low, comfortable gearing. You don't feel like you're over revving this engine. Going 60 miles per hour, you're at about 1800 RPM. Press the gas, downshifts nicely, speeds up real nicely. And as you brake here to come down to a safe speed, no shaking or shimmying on the pedal. Coming up to the stop sign, no shaking or shimmying on the steering wheel, and no shaking or shimmying on the chassis of the vehicle. Nothing that would indicate any warpage of the brakes or rotors whatsoever. Going up a hill here feels great. The tachometer isn't butter smooth. The tachometer does seem to kind of bounce a little bit. It's probably just the calibration of it, but yeah, the tachometer just kind of moves a little bit in a bouncy fashion there. I have seen that on many other Lexus models. I don't really know what causes that, but yeah, super smooth vehicle. Folks, for those of you watching from out of town or out of state, if you do have any questions about transport or delivery, we do offer affordable nationwide shipping and transport services as well. So just give us a call. We'll be happy to get you a quote and let you know what it would take to get this vehicle from our doorstep to yours. Trade-ins are welcome. Extended warranties are available. If you have any additional questions, concerns, or comments, just give us a call and get me directly by dialing area code 916-765-7575. You can also find us on our website 24/7, 365 days a year at directauto-outlet.com. I do want to take this opportunity and thank you for joining us and investing your valuable time, sticking with us throughout the entirety of this video. We certainly do appreciate it. I do hope to have the opportunity to see and interact with each and every one of you in the near future. Thank you for joining us, folks. We hope to see you soon. Come on out and see us. We're open Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Sunday from 11 to 4. Gorgeous vehicle. Doesn't have a backup camera, but if you put it into reverse and approach a vehicle behind you, you do have the Parktronic system here that'll beep at you and let you know as you're getting closer to the object behind you so that you don't get yourself into any trouble. Early version of a backup camera circa 2021. There you have it, folks. Thank you for joining us. Have a wonderful day. Take care now. Bye-bye.